Welcome, everybody, to the Smack and Snackin' channel. Today, we're going to be playing Dredge. The dictionary says dredge is to clean out the bed of a harbor, a river, or other area of water by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish with a dredge. Or, as a noun, an apparatus for bringing up objects of mud from a river or seabed by scooping or dragging. So come along with us as we sail the seas of Dredge. Begin by pressing F. And away we go. A new game. Ooh, a fine little vessel. Angler wanted. I've got the same toque that he's got on. Ooh, he's white knuckling it also. He's run aground. The drama, the suspense already. Doesn't that remind you of Iron Giant? Ooh, a lighthouse on a sleepy little town. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. Posture is key. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you've collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? They're shining right at you. Oh well. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get back out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Go to the light, Caroline. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time it can really creep up on you. There's an exclamation point for me to click on. Can I click anything else? First off, I love the coloring in this game. Very subdued. Let's undock. A tutorial, don't you say? Move forwards with the W, S to reverse, turn with A and D. Look at that beautiful sunset. Let's steam forward, shall we? Forward momentum. Reverse. And forward left. And forward right. Lovely. Use your mouse to swivel the camera around. I've got it. I've got the controls, Captain. Move to a fishing spot and look for splashes on the surface. Press F to start fishing. We are there. We are pressing F. And what is this? A mini game? Ooh. Press F to start fishing. Pull with F. We got one. And to our right, it's our hold. Is this a mini Tetris game as well? Rotate with the right mouse button. Helicopter fish, helicopter fish. We shall put it here near the engine for it to get warm. Let's start fishing again. Oh, it's a perfect catch. We will create a nice line of blue mackerel. And we fish again. Oh, hole again. Mackerels for days. For days, I tell you. Oh, another perfect pole. Helicopter fish. Placed. Is there more? Yes. We shall fish out this spot. One more blue mackerel. And the spot has been depleted. X to leave. Bottom right, X to leave. What is the question mark? We must know. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Much appreciated, buoy. We shall back to the left. Or what is this? Could it be flounder? Ooh, medium stock, but I do not have the right equipment for which to gather these tasty delicacies of the sea. What have we here? Ooh, a nice L-shaped fish. Oh, oh. It's a cod. And look, you fit perfectly. Oh, right here. And we shall fish again. Oh, but what is it? It's another cod. I hear stormy weather afoot. Can I place you here? I can, and I shall. X to leave. Wow, that clock is going mighty fast. That clock up there. Can we fish here more? No. Sadly, we do not have the correct equipment. Come on, little tugboat. Find us some fish we can. Pull up with our limited equipment. With this, our basic fishing pole. Splintered and fragile, this rod is only capable of catching the smallest of fish. However, that's all I need at the moment. Or we must progress. Must leave space for more cod if we come across any. Asha. Ooh. Running out of space. Ooh, the sound effects are delightful. Another perfect cast. Now, if we find actually 2 cod, no, we would need... That might be enough. Select your lights by holding E. Lights? Yes? Where's my lights? Oh, toggle them at the right. Ha ha ha! What do we have here? Wait. Are there other boats out there? What is that? From the fog. What are you? It's getting dark. I don't know. Do I have time to gather this? Perhaps. The 20th of August, 1927. Exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Ooh, careful, don't smash into those rocks. I think we're gonna be okay in here, though. What's that Eye of Sauron up the top there? What are you? Let's see. To dock. Locked and loaded. We have a spyglass? It's like a submarine. Periscope. Squid? Stingray? Did I see that? Okay. Let's see, do I have to come over here? How do I dock? Am I not close enough to dock? Do I have to be on a different selection here? Oh, bottom right-hand corner. I see it. Hold F to dock. You step into the dock at Great Mora. The manor is... the mayor is waiting nearby, open-handed. Aha! I see that you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat is too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. Oh, thank you. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Do you understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off the debt? Got it. Where do I sell? Oh, that's a good question. Where am I going to sell these fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. And raw and wriggling. The loan for this boat is only $50? Now in this economy, my gosh, that's amazing. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Ooh, look at his eyebrows. Those are fantastic. Like the slicing sound of the knife. Okay. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Everyone's gonna have very similar voices. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you're still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. But what if I don't? So let's see what you got. Well, I've got $140 worth of fish. I would like to sell all of those to you. Debt adjusted. Negative 20.12. Very good. Okay. Ah, there's a storage as well, so I can not sell, but store them. We'll see what the benefit of that is. I'm sure upcoming. Let's return to town. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Hand always open at the ready. Excellent work. I have no doubt you will be able to provide for this town. Look here. I've found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Well, I suppose you're handing out so many things. It's a research part. A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but you would need some investigation at a dock first. But would need some. I guess let's pick that up and put it in there. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Why, yes, I shall. What's up, shipwright? Dang, you definitely look like you can help me out. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. That is a huge wrench. Pursuit resolved. Introductions. Complete the introductory quest. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. What did the scratching and the splintering? Will we find out? Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Simple skimmer will allow for shallows, and those are all lightweight rod. And this is what we have already. Can catch larger and deeper fish, but we do not have the funds. We only have 119. So hopefully soon we can get that. So I suppose we should just put this in storage, because I don't think it's going to help us. Looks like we got some new engines as well that we can slap in there. Which one is this? It's a peculiar engine. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Plus 14 knots, and these are 10 knots each. So we could install 2 of those for 20 or 1 for 14. And these are $100 each. We could get those, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. Cracked bulbs, cloudy lenses. I don't think we are ready for those just yet, but it looks like we have some opportunities here that we can do some upgrading. Once again, our storage there. So this might be able to be investigated from another town, perhaps, at another dock. They spoke about that a wee bit. Ship loan repayment, $28.88. I think we just need to continue fishing, and that's what we shall do. However, we may need to rest because it's still dark outside. And we don't want that Eye of Sauron to catch us. Let's undock and get out of here. Steady as she goes, Captain. Off to find the fish. And we know we cannot grab... Oh, hold on a second. Can I... Oh, okay, we can get a little closer. Manipulating the camera there. Ooh. Let's get all of these as fast as we can. Oh, heave ho. So far, we're not dredging just yet. I'm assuming we're gonna get there. The art of fishing. Zip, zip, zip. The spot is depleted. And we move again. Ooh, I like this angle. Yes, let's grab this cod. Trophy catch. What makes you a trophy? The size of you. Helicopter fish. Now I hear there's a component of this game where there may be monsters. These cod fit together so well. Ah. I need one more cod. And then I can have a full boat. Let's see if we can't use the binoculars. Glass. And there's more cod. Let's get them. It's a beautiful day for a 3-hour tour. What are those, sharks? I think those are sharkies. I think we'll need a bigger boat for those. Just one. Just one. Perfect packing. Achievement for having a full cargo. Yes, that's how we do it. There's a town over there we must investigate. Magnify. But first, I think we can pay off the rest of the boat with this haul. Ooh, that was a very short day. Very short. Let's turn the lights on to save our sanity, is what they told us. We're steaming in, mateys. Perfect parking job, like a glove. 2880 remaining. Hello, fishmonger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Well, please tell me about your order, sir. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. 168 for all these fish? Hope the seagulls don't get your catch. They're blasted pests. Alright, let's sell them all. Adjusted debt 25.28. $262. That looks fantastic. Let's return to town and see what the shipwright can do for us. $3.60 remaining. Hello, shipwright. You want a variety of tackle to catch all those fish out there. Make sure you're prepared for whatever you come across. Which means this guy. But it will allow for less fish in my storage. But I think we're going to do it. I think we'll put you right there. 3 hours to install. And she's done it. I came to the right person. 112 left. Which I could buy another engine. And hopefully that would give us more speed. Let's just do it for fun. Let's go. For science. Or it's gonna make my boat it's gonna make my boat turn constantly. Gonna go in circles. We could also move that down, but we're gonna leave that alone for just the moment. But first, must have the Sailor's Brew, which is coffee with eggnog. 'Tis the season. Thank you, shipwright. You've done a miraculous job. We could install... We will install later. We've run... Who is this? A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concerned and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah, see, they're all going to be the same words. I've come to fish. I've come to see the area. Or I've come to meet people. Survey says. I've come to fish. Or that's what I am. And the sea calls to me. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. While carrying a light, she goes to the light. $3.60 remaining at Greater Morrow. And the mayor is wanting me for something. What do you want, Mayor? Just the person I'm hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes. Yes, I will. Pray tell, what do the bells toll? The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Ew. Can we put that in another bag? The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. We have a compass and a map? Let's rest the night away. Rest the night away. Hey, a map we can zoom in and out of. Let's go here where the X is. X marks the spot. Towards the sun. A leisurely putter across the bay. Bonk. Ugh. Hey there, dock worker. What a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yes, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. That did not sound like it went in my hand. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Ooh, a trader. Hello, trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles as he's writing that looks like the Lord of the Rings book. Hello, is that no? Aha, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Ooh, we're making friends all over the place. You got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No, just 2 rusty old engines and a couple of basic fishing rods. I have nothing for you, dear trader. Not ready to be investigated as of yet. Or maybe you are. Can I talk to the dock worker? Can I have him investigate? It's a research part. Use parts to research new equipment. Research equipment will appear for sale in the shops. And what do we have? Fine folks, we have rods, engines, pots we can't get to, nor nets can we get into. They are a mystery. But with the engines, it looks like we can get improved outboard engines that eventually, oh my god, is this rocket engines? Ooh, a hydraulic rod which will catch oceanic fish. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species, which I'm going to assume they will be worth more money. And we are all about getting more money, because we want the upgrades. So, we can go for speed, or we can go for a speciality to catch oceanic, and I think we're gonna do oceanic. Click, 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 go! Look at that, research complete. How much are you? And fishing speed of 50%. Okay, we definitely want and need that. And shall we? Let's make it across the way here. I want to see how much this thing costs. To the shipwright! And delightful piano music. And while we chug along here, a delightful swizzle on the coffee and eggnog. Dear shipwright, how much will this cost me? 410. Boy. We need to catch more fish. Before we do that, let's take a little snooze. All the trees out there. Trees do that. That's how they keep space from each other so they don't suffocate each other. Hello, Mayor. Do you have something to say to me? What can I do for you? No. Let's ask about a wider region. Certainly. Is there someone particular you wish to know more about? Let's do Gale Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Ooh, that sounds ominous. The Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe fancy getting your hooks into some of those? Is there another area you would like to discuss? Tell me more about the Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of leaves. Trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog even during the day. You'll want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. Yes, one last place I would love to discuss. Tell me more about Devil's Spine. Ah, yes. It's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water, and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from there. No, I think that is all the places for now. I do want to know what happened to the last fisherman. The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long. He shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? Mr. Mayor, you've been more than enough. More than accommodating. I should get back to work. And by work, I will be fishing. But it is 6 o'clock. I think still in the morning. So let's undock. And let's see what we can find on today's adventure of Dredge. Yes, we shall start off with the humble mackerel. Can I catch you now? I may. Could this be flounder? It can be, and it is. The Gulf Flounder. A glorious 37.80 centimeters. And you fit beautifully right in the center of the hold. Ooh. We could shuffle these around to fit more, but if we could find... Oh, we have an open spot. That wouldn't quite hold it. 9:30 in the morning. Let's leave it like that. See if we can't find... Oh, hold on. Nope. Actually, I want to leave. And I want to grab binoculars. No sharks. Dredge. What are you fish? Let's stay within the confines of this initial rock array. The safety. We cannot dredge that as of yet. But can I... Ooh, I missed. Stingray. What can I do with Mr. Stingray? Holy moly, he takes up a lot of space. Oh no! I must discard you. I have no room for Mr. Stingray. I must leave you for the moment. Fortune favors me elsewhere. I need the smaller fish. Fishy, fishy fish. Mackerel, oh mackerel. Unless there's anything smaller that I can place here. What are you guys? Are you eel? Ooh, I might be able to at least have one of them. It is a gray eel. You fit lovingly right there. A spot for 3. And that will have to do. I will come back for you, eel. As we chug back once again. I'm loving my little tugboat. Fishmonger, oh fishmonger, won't you buy my fish? Have you got any fish for that order? I have both. Look at that. It fits beautifully. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Pursuit updated. I've got another order here. There's one a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. And I think squid likes light. Oh, I have 3 damage markers. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than to not come back at all. Thank you, fishmonger. Let's sell all these fish, which I think we can pay off the boat. The mayor is walking quickly towards you, shuffling as he does. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to work with us. Oh my gosh. We upgraded you, shipwright. You live in large now. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holes. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials, shipwright? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Holy moly, some more upgrades. So lights are going to require boards or planks and screws. This looks like fabric of some sort plus boards. And this is all three. New holes require, special materials all the way on the right. And I think those are the 4 components that we're going to need. Whoa. Look at the new hole. 1,500 lands. Okay, so we got some money to make. Money, 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 money. Very cool. I want to look at one last thing here before I run away from the ship, right? What is the cheapest item? 2 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, plus 4 net spaces. I want all the things. Okay, so we have to figure out a way to scoop up or dredge. Must dredge all the things. And let's rest. And we're back. Wait a second. Can I pay off the boat? I want to pay off the boat. Did I pay off the boat? I think I did. There's no option for it. I can hit tab. Cabin. Something we must read. Let's do that now. Here's all the pursuits we have to do. Gives us some guidance as we're playing, which progresses that. Message in a bottle. August the 20th, 1927. Morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did fancy renaming ceremony and everything. Or he did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly. It's very important to perform it correctly. Least you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Aww. And a section for notes. And an encyclopedia. The tomorrow. Okay, so these are going to tell us all about the different sections here and what's potentially available. The Twisted Strand. We just learned about the Devil's Spine. Has a volcano in it. Open ocean. Exotic fishes. That looks like a sunfish right there. I don't know what that is. And aberrations. I like how it tells you what you can utilize to catch. Ooh, maybe I should look through this. This is too much of a spoiler. Yeah, let's not look at that. Alright, 6:09. Let's do some fishing. Let's finish catching these. Oh, hey, yep. And I think we had some more basics over here. Yeah, let's get those eels. Best orientation, probably. It's just like that. Hoop. 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 Oh, so tricky. I like that little mini game. And depleted. I bet these sharks are oceanic, so I cannot catch them. Come here, tiny fish. I have room for you. An all-seeing cod. That is the largest eyeball on a fish I have ever seen. And it's depleted already. We're getting a little far from the safety of our little shoal. Little mackerels. Maybe there. Place you there. Do we have any more space that we can utilize? I think that's the best orientation we're gonna get. We will remember you. Coming in hot. Got a boatload of fish. Ready to be mongered. Oh, look at that nice handbrake turn. Coming in all fast and furious. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Oh. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder, well, everyone has their thing. I don't want to yuck on anybody's yum. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though something as though feeling for something. Shh. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. $53 for that guy. Well, I've never seen this before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Thank you, fishmonger. I can always count on you and your beautiful bushy eyebrows. And there it is. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. And let's sell the rest of the fish for 110. Lovely. Shall I put this in storage? We shall. Away with you. And we shall return to deck. Excuse me. I'm not sure I enjoy you lurking through the porthole. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. Ooh. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it. But not here, not now. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. With that glorious goatee that you have. And we shall rest. Mayor, you're back. Good morning. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentions she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. I would like to do that. Why should I tab? What's happening over here in the upper right? I have my storage locker. But over here it says cabin. Pursuits. Meet at Blackstone Isle. I caught a strange-looking fish. I took the fish to the fishmonger. He sliced it open and removed a handkerchief from it. Then, a man approached me, interested in what the fishmonger pulled from the fish. He wants me to meet him on Blackstone Island. That's right. Still have the cop to order. We have a new map destination. Cut south to Blackstone Island. Yes, we will go there. And I don't want to jump into the encyclopedia because that, I feel, is going to give something away. And I would like to be properly surprised when I do. And away we go. Oh, do we have what we need? We don't. I must come in here and dock again. Because I forgot to take the handkerchief with me. And with handkerchief in hand, I shall undock once again. Stir the engines, stoke the fires. We are ready to rumble. Oh, I thought this was going to be a further journey. But it's just there, in the distance. We shall cut across the open water to the new island. The intrigue and anticipation is palpable. Let's dock like a boss and go into the ruined mansion. It's him. The man is standing in a doorway. Watching you approach, he's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and he studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, and you can imagine retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. Dear fisherman, my proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will allow you to dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagination. The pursuit has been updated. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept, collector. It sounds like you're going to allow me to do great things. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Oh. Shall I rest? There's a workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in many decades. It's locked. The pot of intrigue thickens. I think we'll steam. Watch out! Let's grab some money on the way, shall we? I would be a poor fisherman if I didn't attempt. Ooh, oh my god, look at the chompers on that guy. Banged cod. Devilish creature you are. It's a devil inside. How does this work? Start dredge. Oh, we have to avoid... Change the lanes to avoid the gaps. I understand the objective. Hey, there's the gold ring. That's what he needs. Let's bring the collector a little bit of success today. Day one, he trusted the right fisherman for sure. Collector, oh collector. Take a look at these trinkets. I thought you were looking for a ring. Whoa. My boat seems to be a little less maneuverable now with this dredge. Nope. get those sharkies yet. The Eye of Sauron is up. It is 1941, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 51. Ah, I can't keep up. Will you buy this trivial trinket trader? I have found something. It's worth $15. And he does take it. The grieving father wants something. Who are you? Hello, is everything all right? Do you know of any of the shipwrecks around here? And what do you know about strange occurrences? Let's do the shipwrecks. Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere. In one of those wrecks, all alone in the dark, cold water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you had some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you were able to receive any of these belongings from the wreck, I think you'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze buckle belt, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'll be in your debt. What can the grieving father do for me? Hey, tell me about these other strange occurrences. I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old manor in the final days. What an awful sight it was. Mayor. Manor? Mayor. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days I feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Those grieving eyes. See tears rolling down his face. I'd better go. We have a painter now. Oh, the fisherman, I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments limited at the moment, though. Where would I find new pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees are suited to clambering around rocks and chasing crustaceans. You see, but if you caught such a creature. He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, you can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of these strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? You don't seem to have any new flags. Come back when you have some. Have you tried searching the north of the Morrows? Ooh, thank you. Can you paint with anything? Can we paint my roof? Sharp mint. I don't have the right pigment to make that color. Unless you bring me, whoa, a malignant pincher crab and a cerebral crab. Okay. Very good. How about blue debts? Does that cost me anything? They did it. Yeah, I like that color. How about the hole? Let's do rusty red. And bam! It's lovely. You did a great job, painter. I shall leave you for now. We shall undock. Ooh, what's this? Hello. It's the squid we need. Ooh, a special. What is that one? A brood squid. Sounds spooky. And an arrow squid? Holy moly, it's 32.20 centimeters. The Eye of Sauron. Can't catch me. Catch 2 more of these guys. Get them now while the getting's good. That's all I can do. That's all that'll fit. Hard turn and... like a glove. I'll come back to you 3 because I have to go to the fishmonger first. I did. Just leave whatever fish you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Ooh, I forget what this black grouper. I think I can just do the regular ones, right? I don't have to do the special ones? Like these two? The sound when you pick them up. Okay, regular business. I found this book out back. Could be useful to ya. Rod, reels, and rigs added to the cabin. Look at that, crazy. And we sell all the fish. 162. Let's check out what Lake Housekeeper has to say. Ooh. Do you know any other shipwrecks around here? He eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the Brook of Great Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. And what? Build her a new character. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? Right now it's peaceful. It's gonna be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backward is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. Moving along. It's not so bad here. She gazed out to the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you don't find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about. Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job is done. Very good. And we shall sleep till morning. As it is 4 a.m. And I think with that, folks, I think this is a good stopping point for this first inaugural video. I want to thank you all for joining us today in Dredge. Be on the lookout for new episodes coming weekly, if not daily, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning in to Dredge, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.